Roaches hate these natural remedies. Now let me start off by saying we cannot and do not recommend these treatments unless the label of the product allows it. As I've mentioned to you before, we're a heavily regulated industry and pest control operators are not allowed to recommend treatments where the label doesn't include the insect we're trying to kill. And frankly, number one is lemons, and lemons don't have a label for killing roaches. So these are some things to think about. But it is said that ground up lemon peels sprinkled in an area of infestation will repel the roaches. I don't know if that's true or not, but that's one of the repellents that we've been told about. Number two is boric acid. Now this is labeled for roaches and you sprinkle it in the areas of infestation, but I've got to tell you, it just leaves a mess when they die. In fact, let me tell you about the worst case I have ever seen. I had a client who had a white master suite. The carpet, the draperies, the bedspread, the headboard, everything in that room was white. And her housekeeper saw some outdoor roaches, the big outdoor roaches, coming in because they left their double doors open and the roaches were coming into the master suite. So she took boric acid tablets and put them all around the master suite. Well, when roaches eat boric acid, it does the same thing to their stomach that acid would do to your stomach. And when they die, they leave a terrible mess. And when I walked into that lady's master suite, it was just awful seeing all that mess on her walls and on her carpet and on her draperies, and it took them quite a bit of time to get it all cleaned back up. So I am not a fan of boric acid. Number three is baking soda and sugar. It's said that if you spread a mixture of baking soda and sugar in the area of infestation, it will get rid of the roaches, but it may require several treatments according to what I read online. Again, I can't recommend that. If you do use any product like boric acid, be sure you read, understand, and follow the label directions. It's for your safety. When you're using a natural remedy, you need to be aware that there may be some consequences that we're not thinking about. When we use an insecticide or any sort of product to kill an insect in the pest control world, it may be a neurotoxin. It may be something that affects the ability of the insect to molt. It may do something that's going to stop that insect's life as he knows it. Whereas when you're using a home remedy, it may or may not work. It may be dependent upon some repellent property that's in that, for example, with the lemons. Well, that's all well and good if you're trying to keep something out, but what if it's already inside? By using a repellent product, you may trap that insect in an area that now he can't get away even if he wanted to. So there's some things to think about, and that's why I recommend if you're going to be a do-it-yourselfer, do the research and make sure you know what you're doing and use the product that's the right product for the insect you're trying to get to, and don't use a product that could cause harm to a human or a pet in that home. Take good care of yourself. Now, none of these are going to stop outdoor insects coming into your house. So if that's the problem you're having, you need to watch this video, or if you need professional help in getting rid of the roaches in your home, click the link below. Thank you.